It's your girl, keeping you up with the world. Always with a smile, walking in a royal style, having convo with some interesting folks. So come hang out with your favorite host. Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
Welcome to Rockin' with Robin, and I am Robin. Today I'm going to have some beautiful, wonderful guests this evening, and I would like to please just hold on and we'll be right with you.
Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
This portion of Rockin' with Robin is sponsored by PLX, Premium Life Experience. Don't just live life, experience it. Good evening, everyone. We are here this evening with my special guest today, and that is Mr. Derek Barrows, a former NFL player. You, Derek?
Robin, I'm good. How are you?
Thank you for coming.
It's always great to see you.
Yes. Wonderful. So, Derek, tell us about yourself and how you got started in the NFL and all that good stuff. But we'll take one step at a time.
Okay. Well, I'm originally from Mobile, Alabama.
Mobile.
Graduated from the University of Memphis.
Yes.
And had an opportunity to get drafted out of the University of Memphis to Buffalo Bills. And I was first round draft pick in 1985, and played 5 years with the Bills, and unfortunately sustained a career-ending neck injury.
Wow.
And which kind of ended my career.
Okay.
And moved to Atlanta maybe 8-10 years ago. I'm kind of still here and kind of living my life.
So what got you into playing football?
I don't know. I kind of started playing football. I can't even remember when I started.
Back in high school?
No, way before high school. Maybe 10 years old. Little league football.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
So they always told me I was pretty good. So I wanted to kind of find out, whether I was good as they said I was.
Right.
Put it to the test.
Okay. So you tried any other sports, or you just basically?
Basketball and track and field, but football was what I thought I was good at. And track and field, but I played basketball, but I don't know if I was very good at it.
Right.
I did play basketball.
Wow. So now then you went from there to being drafted.
Well, actually, I went from high school to college.
To college,
As
right?
Again,
Okay.
I lettered 4 years at the University of Memphis. Now, Memphis State back in the day, and from out of college, I got drafted to the Buffalo Bills.
Wonderful. How was that experience? I'm sure that was like.
It was great. I went from nothing to something. In one day. So it was quite an experience.
Yes.
For me, when you go from living in the projects to signing a $1.7 million contract.
So life changed.
It was life changing, and that sounds like a lot then, but they're signing for a lot more right there.
Right. So it wasn't just the financial part; it was more of something that you like to do.
Well, it was both. It was something that I love to do.
Right.
And then when you get paid for it, that's even better.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That's nice.
when you love what you do, you never go to work.
And what position did you play?
I was a cornerback, not quarter, not quarterback, cornerback.
Well, explain to everybody what's a cornerback.
Well, everybody knows what wide receivers are. They go out and catch the ball.
Yes.
Well, the cornerbacks are just the opposite. Their job is to stop the wide receivers from catching passes. So they're on the opposite side of the ball. The defensive side of the ball.
So there's a big difference there.
Big difference. Yeah.
How about pay raise? Does different pay?
Well, because wide receivers are the more glamorous positions.
Right.
They probably will get paid a little bit more than the defensive backs.
I'm sure. Wow. I'm glad you kind of explained that to the world, because we were all kind of confused, So how long did you play with the Broncos?
Bills.
I'm sorry,
5 years.
5 years.
And I came up to make a routine tackle during a Monday Night Football game, and I think I ducked my head a little bit too low, and I broke my neck.
Wow.
And I was paralyzed from my neck down.
Gee.
for a couple of days and
Wow.
wound up having emergency surgery to correct it.
Wow.
But I was able to walk out of the hospital.
Now, mentally, how did you uh, prosper that you being paralyzed? You think that this is how you were going to be for the rest of your life, or did you?
Well, I know. I actually thought, as I was laying on the field,
Right.
this is kind of it for me.
You did.
And I kind of did a lot of praying and asked God to, hey, listen, if you give me one more opportunity, if you give me one more chance to walk,
I promise.
I'll be a better everything.
I
And
promise.
he came through for me. So,
You came to.
yeah.
So how long were you? So you had to go through therapy
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and learn how it's like starting over like a child. You had to learn all over again.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
Maybe approximately maybe a year. Went through a lot of therapy. I had to wear a halo for a minute. And even today, still remnants of
Yes.
arthritis in my neck from those injuries and those hits that you take as a former player.
Right.
Later in your career, you feel every injury you ever had.
Right. Right. So like when stuff like this happened, how are you compensated? How does your pay changes or do you stay the same?
No, what they were obligated for was to pay the current contract I was under
Right.
and half of the following year, and that was under that collective bargaining agreement. That was all really Buffalo was obligated to pay for.
That was it.
That was it. Now later on, I filed a medical to get medical insurance, which they denied me for some reason. But I wound up taking him to court and winning it in California to have lifetime medical.
And that's it.
Pretty much.
So the only thing that you really didn't lose was medical.
That's the only thing I didn't lose.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, but I had to take him to court to get medical. And you would think, if you got hurt on a football field, you would think your medical should automatically be taken
Right.
care of for the rest of your life, right?
Right. Right. Right.
But that was not the case.
So was this in the contract?
Yes.
Isn't that something that they?
At that time, it was in all players' contracts. Yeah,
So they basically reneged on the contract.
pretty much.
Yes, they did.
Something.
Yes, they did. Wow. Well, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back with Rocking with Robin and Mr. Derek Burrows.
Rocking with Robin, rocking with Robin, rocking with Robin.
She gave him her heart. He gave her his pain. Caronda Hines shares with the world of the price she paid in the name of love in Volume 3 of the all-female collaboration book series, A Love Story. Get your copy now at carondahines.com.
Welcome back. My name is Robin. This is Rocking with Robin, and I'm here with my special guest, NFL player, former NFL player, Mr. Derek Burrows. And we got a little surprise for you. We're going to talk about Mr. Derek's new book that he has out. So tell us.
It's called Erased from History. And, a lot of people have asked, how did you come up with the name Erased from History?
Yes.
And it kind of derived from, if you read the book, it just seemed that a lot of things in my life seemed to have been erased. At least a lot of the things that I cared about, or a lot of things that was important to me in my life,
Okay.
all seem to have been erased. So
Okay.
that's kind of where the name Erased from History comes from. And I did I did an interview about 15 years ago, and this guy came in and interviewed me, and he had a small article called Erased from History, and that name kind of stuck.
Okay. So we got that
But it kind of derived from me feeling that a lot of things in my life that I deemed important
Yes.
seem to have been erased.
Okay. So that's outside of playing ball.
That's inside and out.
Inside and outside. Okay, so all right. So just give us a little bit, tap it on some things that we can look for outside of you playing ball. That's in the
Well, it's just like, using high school for an example. I never got an opportunity to walk with my class.
No.
I never got an opportunity to, walk across stage in college due to, for some reason.
Okay.
When I got my master's degree, I never got an opportunity to walk across stage.
Shucks.
So it's a lot of things that
Yes.
I just felt like was so important in my life that I never
Right.
got an opportunity to do.
Right.
And it's all in the book. And I wanted to, I just wanted to get an opportunity to tell my story.
Wonderful, wonderful. And how long did it take you to write the book?
I think it took about 7 months.
Well, that was-
8 months with editing. I had a lot to say.
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
had a
you
lot
did.
to say.
Yes, you did.
And when I started writing, it was so easy because I had so much to say.
Right. Everything was just coming to you.
And to be totally honest with you, Robin, the hardest part was the editing part.
Okay.
I had so much to say. It was very easy for me to write.
So I see growing up was a little kind of tough. A
Yes.
little bit growing up.
Yeah, it was.
Did you grow up with two parents in the household?
No. My mother and my 8 sisters. I had 8 sisters. I had 8 sisters and 1 brother. My mother worked very hard as a housekeeper.
So Sharon was big in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, we weren't. She did the best she could.
I
for
know she
us.
did.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
And that was why I dedicated the book to her,
Right.
because of all the sacrifices she made for us.
Yeah, Lord have mercy. Being a single parent house of 8 children
8 children. Well, totally 10.
10.
8 sisters, 1 brother.
and 1 brother.
Yeah.
And all this is in the book, or just briefly?
No,
You put it all up in there?
I didn't. You know what? A lot of times when people write autobiographies, they tell the good part.
Yes, they do.
I tell the good and the bad.
So you put everything up in there.
So I didn't miss a beat. I
Uh-huh.
didn't tell all the good things that I wanted y'all to know. I told the bad things also.
Oh my goodness gracious. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So what do we see, Derek, from here? What do we see? Where you going?
Well, I'm
What you
not.
got?
I don't consider myself a writer, even
Yes.
though after you're published, you're an author. But I'm not a writer, so it's not like I plan to write more books. But it was important to me that I wanted to tell my story because I never had an opportunity to tell my story.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you don't talk for yourself, people talk for you.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I wanted people to know how I was treated
Right.
as a former NFL player. And a lot of people think, how could that happen?
Yes.
How could you get hurt on a football field and they don't pay for your medical injuries?
Exactly.
And that's what
Exactly.
happened.
So, I mean, do you think this has happened to a lot of
Oh, absolutely.
football? Wow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So basically just opening doors.
No, yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
And 30, 40, 30 something years, I've never had an opportunity to tell exactly what happened.
Right.
And,
Right.
the book kind of
Speaks for itself.
speaks for itself.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, Derek, can you tell everyone where they can buy the book?
You can find the book on Amazon. It's on Amazon. It's called Erased from History. Pick up the book. When you get an opportunity to read it, hit me up on Facebook. Let me know what you think. First time author. So very interested in knowing what people think about
All
it.
right. So, but you're a nice looking man. Where can they find you?
I'm kind of around Atlanta here and there. My living situation is kind of different. I work in Tennessee. Actually, I live in Atlanta.
So, what you doing in Tennessee?
So I'm the athletic director at Lane College.
Very good.
So I've been an
very
athletic
good.
director for the past 15 years.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, guys, we're going to take a break here, but we'll be back more with Mr. Derek Burrows.
Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
Venue Space of Atlanta. Arlo is your genie to finding the perfect venue for your special event. Whether you're looking for a mansion or Airbnb or a quaint space, Arlo is your connection. Contact Arlo on Facebook group at Venue Space of Atlanta and let your wish be her command.
Okay, Derek, so tell us about, I know you said something about you are also in Tennessee.
Well, I'm the athletic director at Lane College.
Okay.
But I live in Atlanta.
Okay.
So, I got a 10-hour commute back and forth.
Wow.
But it's become kind of hard
Uh-huh.
to maintain 2 different places. But
Now, how is it working in Tennessee? How is it working at the school or working with athletes? How is that? Athletes, yeah.
our athletes are always inquisitive. They
Right.
always want to know. Whenever I speak to them, they always are very respectful and they look me eye to eye and they kind of absorb every word I say. So
Right.
when they read the book, they said, "Coach, we can't believe, how they treated you."
Right.
Or they're still astonished that this kind of stuff happens.
Right.
And, I have to explain to them that every word in the book is absolutely true.
Right. So this is reality, basically. This is what's happening in the world today. And basically you are helping them to get to understand that, okay, now once you sign on the dotted line, this is heads up. This is what you need to be aware of.
I will if they ask, but
Mhm.
our kids, they're a small Division II school,
Mhm.
so we don't have a lot of kids
Mhm.
having the opportunity to go to play pro football, but we do have some.
Mhm.
But I just try to prepare them for for situations by telling them about some of my atrocities,
Right.
my financial atrocities,
Right.
and I try to help them in any way they ask, and most of the kids, most of the student athletes that's on campus know I was a former NFL player, so they always have questions.
That was it.
Yeah, they
Wow.
always have questions. Yeah.
Wow. So I got some questions for you.
Yeah.
Are you single?
I am.
Wonderful. What? You're such a handsome man.
I am single.
Uh-huh.
And matter of fact, I had my first book signing a couple of months ago, and you were there.
Yes, I was. Just yeah. You're single, right? Yeah, he's single.
In fact, there's a lot of women.
You had all the women. They were knocking. They were pushing out.
No, they was not. No, they was
Yes,
not.
they were. I mean, but I enjoyed the food though. You know me. I went straight for with it.
But we had a great time.
But yes, a great time.
Yeah.
And then you had a couple of your coaches there.
Well, we had about 10 former NFL guys to show up.
But you're right though. It was kind of funny because when I walked in, I said, "Why are these women up in here? What the eligible gentlemen up in here?" I was.
That was kind of funny.
It's like, because, I know women watch football,
Yeah.
but not as I thought coming there was going to be a lot, but it was nice. I enjoyed it. It was
Yeah,
wonderful.
kinda
That was your first book signing, right?
Yeah, that was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of laid back,
It
but
was.
it was an awful lot of women. It was an awful lot of women there.
Yeah, everybody was chosen.
Yeah.
And then when you came out and took some pictures, you just the
Oh,
bathroom kept a line,
Yeah.
all in the mirror and everything like that. But that's a good thing, though.
Though we had a great time. though.
Yes, we did.
Sold a lot of books,
Mhm.
and I noticed people was reading the book
Yes.
as they were eating and
Yes.
talking and conversating.
Yes,
and,
yes, I did notice that.
So
Yes.
that was a good day.
It was.
a good
It
day.
was. I was
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah.
I was
Thank you.
proud of you. I was like, go ahead. Look at my friend up there,
Yeah.
looking all professional and signing all them
Yeah,
books.
yeah.
That was a good one. That was nice. So what do you see yourself in the future? Do you see yourself married, children, white picket fence?
Well, yeah. I mean, the one thing I don't want to do is grow old alone. That's the scariest thing for me.
Yeah.
So,
It's healthy.
do I want to be in a relationship? Absolutely.
Oh boy.
So the one my fear is growing old alone. I don't want to grow old alone. So
Want somebody to rub your back?
Yeah.
I know. It's happening. There's a lot of single people in the world today are lonely but not unhappy.
yeah.
But it is what it is. That's your calling. God gonna send somebody nice to you. Now, do you have children?
I do.
You do.
I have two daughters.
Yes,
And
yes,
I
yes.
lost my son to gun violence. It's also written in the book.
It's in the book.
Yeah. So I lost him to a drive-by shooting. So it's
In
unfortunate.
Atlanta
No,
or in
in Mobile.
In Mobile?
Yeah. Mhm. So,
they rough out there too, huh?
yeah. They rough everywhere.
I didn't know they were that rough out there in Mobile.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, bless. How old was
You
he?
don't see. He was 40.
Wow.
You don't see Mobile on what's the name of that cop show that First 48?
Oh,
or something?
no,
Yeah,
no.
Mobile is on there all the time.
Oh wow! I never really paid that much attention. I thought Mobile was the
No.
No. Sorry, no. And then you have a daughter.
Yeah, I have two daughters.
You have two daughters.
Yeah.
That's right. I think I did meet one of your daughters.
And I have a 3-year-old grandson.
Oh, now you're a granddaddy. See,
Paul.
your pawpaw. How's that look? And is he in here too?
Yep.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Absolutely.
You think he's gonna follow in your footsteps?
His mother doesn't want him to, but
Uh-huh.
of course, I've already bought him helmets and shoulder pads.
Yeah. You getting ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Play that T-ball.
She don't know it yet.
I know, but that's all right though. You gonna give him your number? What was your number when you was playing football?
29.
You were 29?
29.
That's my favorite number. 29.
Yep.
Beautiful. Now, when they give you your numbers, do you pick the numbers or do they give you your number?
You can pick the numbers as long as no one has the number.
Okay.
Now, actually, I wasn't originally 29.
Right.
I was number 20.
Okay.
And then we signed a a veteran guy that I respected a lot from another team who also wore the number 29.
Right.
So out of respect, because I was a rookie,
Okay.
I gave him the number 29 and went. Excuse me, I gave him the number 20 and I went to number
Did
29.
he pay you for it?
You know, that happens most of the time. But you know what? I had so much respect for him. I didn't ask for a dime. His name was Joe Cribbs out of Auburn University.
Right.
But I didn't ask him for a dime because I respected him so much.
But do they do that? Do they
Yeah.
trade numbers?
No, don't trade now. If the veteran wants the number bad enough, you'll pay for it.
Okay. Wow.
But I didn't ask for any money.
Wow, that's something new. You learn something new every day. You learn something
It does
every day.
happen.
Okay. So what? Repeat that.
What happened to him after he got
So after you got hurt, what happened?
Well, again, I told you that a year long of therapy, trying to get my body and my neck back to where it was. And to be totally honest with you, for the first 4 years of my career ending, I had no idea what I was going to do with my life.
Isn't it something?
And but later on, I decided to get into coaching. I went back to school, got my master's degree from from United States Sports Academy, and then
Yes.
went back to school again and got a diversity and inclusion certification from Cornell University. So I've been kind of educating myself
Right.
as much as I can, and making sure I speak to all the young athletes about financial literacy,
Okay.
health screenings.
Okay.
It's also in the book that
Yeah, that's important too.
That I found out through a random doctor's visit that I had prostate cancer.
Wow.
So I try to talk and teach to Black men about the importance of getting checked for prostate cancer. So
And they don't talk about that much
You
at
know?
all, especially for men.
Yeah.
Women, yes, but not for men.
yeah, well, that's why people like me. That's our job, to go out and say, hey, listen, I had no symptoms.
No symptoms at all.
No symptoms. I just happened to go to the doctor one day.
Isn't that good?
So every time I get an opportunity, I
I'll see you there.
try to tell African American men or men
Period. Yes.
to go out, get checked.
Yes. Yes.
prostate
Yes.
cancer.
Well, you know what? I enjoyed you being here today. We learned a lot today, a lot about football. And you're welcome to come back and see me anytime.
Robert,
And guys, y'all go out here and get this book. You can purchase the book at Amazon. Can you also give me your email address and where they
Erase
can
from
reach you?
history. You can go erase from history at gmail.com.
Well, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll be right back with my next guest, Rocking with Robin.
Rocking with Robin, rocking with Robin, rocking with Robin.
Welcome back. You're watching Rockin' with Robin, and I have a special guest with me here this evening, and her name is.
Hey, Janae.
Hey, Janae, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
Good, good, good. You look lovely.
Thank you.
I'm
You
loving
too.
that red dress. You know I like red
I
because I
know
wear a
what
lot of
you
red
do, yeah.
lipsticks. Whoa. So I see you buzzing around out there.
Good, you know it.
Hey, let us know what you got going on.
So I have my second book that
Yes.
I turned into a movie.
Yes.
It will be premiering Mother's Day weekend, and I have a location on May the 10th right here in the Atlanta area. So
Wow.
I need everybody to come and support your girl.
Oh my gosh. So tell us what your book's going to be about.
So this movie is from book number 2
Yes.
because I am a 6-time self-published author.
Yes, you are.
2-time Amazon bestselling
Yes, you
author
are.
and 3-time award-winning author.
Yes, you are.
But it all started from when my 9-year-old niece committed suicide.
Yes.
So everything I do is surrounded by her.
Okay.
The books are not about her,
Okay.
so to speak, when it gets to 3, 4, book 3 and 4.
Right,
But
right.
she's the books are dedicated to her.
Okay.
Because I built her foundation, and
Right.
again, she committed suicide. Her name is
Okay.
Mackenzie Adams.
Okay.
Due to racial bullying in school,
And-
so she was bullied.
Mm.
And so I am an advocate against bullying. I
Yes.
speak on bullying,
Right.
grief, and suicide. Those are
Okay.
the things that just came along with just bullying and the death of my 9-year-old
So
niece.
that's happening in the school today.
Oh, it is.
Now, how was she, tell us more, how was she bullied?
So she was bullied by, she was a pretty little girl,
Yeah, I'm sure.
very smart. She wanted to go to Alabama. So just simple stuff, things that kids, if you don't get that love from home, then they take it out on somebody else.
Right.
And so that's what happened. She had pretty long hair. They
Uh-oh.
picked at her hair, tried to cut her hair. She made good grades. They were, oh, you're too smart. Oh, you're a nerd.
Right.
Just stuff. And then it was a lot.
So she was depressed, a lot of
Yes,
depressed.
yes.
Wow. So, I
Yes.
mean, did she get any type of psychological help during that time?
So my family knew, my mom and my sister, of course, they told us, because I didn't live in Demopolis
Right.
when all this was taking place. It's like 4 hours away from where I lived
Mhm.
at the time. And so my mom was a mental health professional for over 35 years. She
Wow.
worked in the mental health field.
Yes.
So all of the people that they would talk to, my mom worked with them over the years. So
Right.
they did go through counseling and different sessions and
Mhm.
plans
Mhm.
that actually did not
Mhm.
play out
Right.
because they did not hold up their end of the bargain. And
Yes.
my sister couldn't go to the school every single day. Now
Right.
they tried.
Right.
At some point the police is like, you can't come.
Okay.
And I mean, that's just the honest truth. I
Yes.
mean, everybody's like, oh, why didn't you go to school? We did. We did
Yeah.
as much as we
Yeah.
could do
Mhm.
under the law.
Okay. Okay.
Without them having to be arrested, which my
Right.
sister was ready to go
Mhm.
because it's her daughter.
Yes.
It's her first daughter.
Wow.
And her only daughter because she just only have a son now.
Mhm.
So
Mm-hmm.
bullying was really tough on
Okay.
Mackenzie, and so she, she
Yes.
did what she did,
Yeah.
and
Boy, oh boy.
uh,
May she rest in peace.
yes,
That's right.
yes.
So that's good that you've taken on her legacy and putting it to what you doing, a film?
well, she's in my book, she's in
book?
the movie, she's
Yes.
actually in this movie, just like she was in the last movie.
Okay.
So I always honor her, and
Right.
going to the movie sector is so much more for her.
Yes.
Because people get to see her. Like, it's one thing to read about her,
Right.
but it's another
That's
thing
good
to
to see it.
see her. In this particular movie,
Mhm.
boy.
You feeling it. I feel the vibes. I feel the
We're
energy.
gonna have y'all in the chokehold with
Oh,
this
my
movie
goodness.
because
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
was able to talk to my mom and my sister
Yes.
because I always do a practice. Like, we
Okay.
do a practice a month before we actually shoot.
Right.
So as we were practicing the script of the movie,
Uh-huh.
I was like, this is so goofy. This didn't happen because I didn't want to re-trigger my family
Uh-huh.
in what we had gone through back in
Right.
2018.
Right.
But I was just like, this is stupid. Because I had wrote like some
Mhm.
goofiness in there to try to, it wasn't working.
Yes.
Now that's not what's in the book. In the book is what happened.
Yes.
But the movie, I was trying to smooth it out for my family.
Right.
But I was like, no. And so I had a meeting with the family and I said, I need to show what we went through in real time
Yes.
in this movie.
Wow.
And they said, okay.
Wow.
So when I tell you guys, you're going to get the real, authentic
Oh, what's
action of what happened in real life with us and the death of Mackenzie, everything coming around to that in this movie. What Death Do We Part 2?
Oh, it's something else.
It's gonna be
something
no
else. That's right.
surprise.
I need you to hold on, stay in your seats. We're going to come back some more with this wonderful young lady.
Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
Everyone has a story, but not everyone knows how to turn their story into a book. Rag Publishing is the perfect solution for beginning authors. With over 200 contributing authors nationally and internationally, Rag Publishing is happy to help you turn your story into a book. What are you waiting for? The world is waiting to read your book. Go to raggirlpublishing.com for more information on becoming a Rag Girl author.
Welcome back to Rocking with Robin. We had to take a quick break, but we're coming right back. Here we go. So, who do you have playing your niece in this movie?
So my niece plays herself. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, this story got a little twist to
My
it.
niece plays herself.
Okay,
And
all
that's one
righty.
thing I love
Wow.
about film
Yes.
is that this can actually happen.
Yes.
Even though she has passed, but
Yes.
beyond the grave, she's still here.
And she's still
So you're
here.
going to get to see her
Girl, you
in
making
real
me get a
time.
little choke up right now.
And then another thing that we talk about, which I'm heavy on, which I talked about, my mom was a mental health professional. And so in this movie, in the movie one,
Yes.
everything is surrounded by therapy.
Wow.
But this particular movie, I'm telling y'all, we're gonna have y'all in a chokehold with this one. I promise you.
Alrighty.
This particular therapy session with one of the cast members that it was kind of a write-in
Yes.
because it wasn't in the script a little bit.
Oh.
She lost her mom in real life.
Right.
And she was acting out, her character was acting out in the movie.
Okay.
So I was like, we gonna put her in therapy.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh,
And baby, when I tell you all the camera crew,
Oh, yeah.
everybody was like, "Oh my God,
Mm.
Ejanae, what are you doing?" I was like,
Mm.
"I'm making a movie."
You sure got that right. You were running with it, girlfriend. You were running with it. I'm so proud of you. You were running with it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. That is.
This movie 3 days, 45 hours.
Shh.
We weren't playing no game.
And you had a good team with you.
Yeah,
You had a
my
team.
And I have an OG team. I call them my OG team because they were with me in the first movie. and
Yes.
We had some hiccups in the first movie, so we had to
Yes.
do a reshoot, and they
Uh-huh.
stayed with me, and they're back again.
And they
on
back
the
again.
screen.
Oh my goodness.
I understand all those that come before me,
Yes.
why they keep some of the same people, because
Right.
they're loyal.
Yes.
They understand.
Yes.
They know there's a vision and
Right.
bigger than what we're currently sitting in.
Yes.
And so we have to portray that on screen.
And
I
that's
love
important.
that.
That's what's gonna make it. You gonna get a Grammy?
Oh, they gonna get one if I don't. Like they cut up.
You going
because
for a Grammy?
I'll go for one a little later, but I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna let my people get one. I want them to go
You want
first.
to
Yeah,
get-
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my God.
Especially that therapy session that just came out of left field.
Yes.
Oh, that girl showed
All
out.
right. All right. Okay.
It was real,
Okay.
and you guys are gonna feel that. It's
So
all
tell
real.
us about you, okay?
About
we know
me.
all about, what you do and author and all this. Tell us about you. I mean, tell us, are you married, single?
Well, girl, see you listen.
Uh-huh. You said, see you listen.
It depends on when this out. What I'm gonna be, we in between some things, you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Just say it's complicated.
It's very much so
Yeah,
complicated.
and that's what they got on Facebook when they
Yeah,
ask
it's
you, you married,
complicated.
single, you put
I'm
it's
a put
complicated.
nothing. No, I ain't got no status. I ain't nothing. You gotta come see me. Come see me if you wanna know. I tell you to your face. Because we gotta have time for this one. I was born in 85.
I mean, what state, what city?
Alabama. Demopolis, Alabama. I'm a country girl.
You're a country
Yeah,
girl.
I'm a country girl. Yeah. All this new stuff that coming around with the trail ride. Baby, we've been doing trail rides since I was a baby. This ain't nothing new. We've been here, okay? Don't come and try to take our stuff. Y'all talked about us. All you city folks, they country. They talk slow. I ain't never talk slow. What you talking about?
You got to catch up, huh?
What they talking about? We've been doing this. What you saying?
My son told me, you need to slow down, Mom. I said, no, you need to catch up.
Come on. Having boots, baby. We ain't just started buying boots on the ground, boo. We been had boots, baby. We know steel toe boots.
Oh,
Them is fake because if we can touch it and it go in, baby, you ain't pay 20 for that. You need to come up to us.
don't get us started,
that.
Alabama, huh?
Don't do that. Don't come for the country, baby. We been country.
Y'all been country.
Yeah, we been.
But it's okay. You
It's
accept
great.
it. That's what you
Yeah.
accept it.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Oh my Lord Jesus.
Southern bells around here. Around.
So do you have children?
I do. I have a 21-year-old. My daughter's 21, and my son
Wow.
is 16.
It's a 16?
Yeah.
Shucks. You got some grown, some
They grown,
adults.
girl, yeah.
So you have some.
Yeah, he got his car, girl. Ooh, child, I can't tell him nothing. I was like, listen, so you need to go get the little, the little birth control shot? Yeah, because we ain't finna have no babies around here. He was like, birth control. And put me in a mental home. Oh, no.
They're beautiful things. Them grandkids are something else.
I know that would be.
Wow, what I didn't know you was from Alabama. That's beautiful.
Yes.
Wow, so tell me, what do you see yourself in the next couple of years? Like, what you got going on?
I see myself continuing on what I'm doing.
Yes.
Writing.
Yes.
Book number 7 will be out this year on my birthday.
Number 7.
And I gotta catch up because I'm only on film book 2, so I gotta catch up. All my books will be movies. So the more I write, the more movies you can expect.
Book number 7?
Yeah.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you deserve a Grammy. You deserve a Grammy.
Yes.
Wow, that is so beautiful. So what do you like to do outside of just focusing on novels and filming? Like, what
I
do you like
love
to
the
do?
water. I love skydiving. I love peace.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. Hold on 1 minute. You know what? We're gonna hold this thought right here. We're gonna stop her right here for a couple of seconds, and Rockin' with Robin will be right back with you.
Rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin, rockin' with Robin.
If you would like to be a guest on Rockin' with Robin or become a sponsor, email rockinwithrobin2@gmail.com.
Welcome back to Rockin' with Robin, and we're sitting here with this funny young lady right here. She has mad jokes. So tell everybody where they can reach you.
But you can reach me on social media. So it's EJanae Facebook, and it's EJanae_1 on Instagram. So that's EJENE. Again, I'm country. So Edwina, I'm named after my daddy. Don't call for me. Okay? His name is Edward. So that's where E come from. And Janae is my middle name. But I'm country again. So it's spelled EJENE. Right, not Janae. So it's EJENE. EJanae. With the line over the yeah. Don't do that. I saw it coming. I got it. We listen and we don't judge.
I got it. And so you have some books on Amazon, right?
All of my books are on Amazon.
All your books on Amazon. That's so
and
cool.
there are ebooks as well. So if you wanna, just I'm working on the audibles, but I haven't gotten there yet. But I'm gonna get there. That's definitely coming.
Wow.
With every book I'm gonna have a audible for each book. So
You working it. So you were saying before we want to break that you like to skydive?
I do. Skydiving is so liberating that you put it on your bucket list and please jump.
Backwards and you just
No, girl, I had to have somebody with me.
Okay.
I had a instructor, whatever he is.
On your back.
Yeah,
and you just like
Oh,
you can't go down by yourself. You have to have somebody go down.
I wasn't going down by myself. I wouldn't be sitting here.
Oh my gosh, that is like interesting.
Was so amazing, like the whole little plane ride, and then we went. We was over water because it was in Jacksonville, Florida, and Florida. True.
Okay.
Anyway, so you start with a head dive, and then they pulled a parachute, and it was just amazing. Like you can just see everything, and it gives you another meaning of stepping out on faith. Baby, I jumped out on faith because I landed alive.
No, thank God. Thank God.
I had cuckoo-bugs.
Oh.
When the last time you had a cuckoo-bug?
What's a cuckoo-bug?
Girl, it's one of those little sticker bright things. Girl, this country, don't worry about it. You gotta look it up, cuckoo-bugs. Yes. I was like, oh my God, it's Florida. Let's go.
It jumped on you?
No, when I landed, we landed in a field.
Yes.
And so the field had the little sticker brides that called them cuckoo-bugs.
And that was it.
They got in my boot because I don't have no like gym shoes. I always got some heels or something.
No, wait a minute, hold on.
I didn't jump out with heels.
No, I'm about to say, okay. I know this girl ain't jump out with her heels on.
I wanted to. They wouldn't let me.
They wouldn't. You want to jump out in your heels? I ain't mad at you because you wear heels all the time. Like the boots you got on right now. I mean, you love them heels though. Yes.
Yeah. Want to see my boots first?
That's good that you love yourself. That's what's so important. That you're always smiling. You're always just looking so cheerful. And that you love yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you can go anywhere with that.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, we'll notice you walk in the room, be like, oh yeah, that's over there.
You've done it a few times. And I was like, they don't want Miss Robin.
I know, right? I had to come back. Wow. So tell us, besides skydiving, what else do you like to do?
I like to go to the beach. I like to just
water.
Yes.
So what's your horoscope?
I am a Virgo. I'm an earth sign, but I love water. And I know it's weird, but baby, I'll listen. You can put me by a pool and I'll be good all day.
Me too.
I'm good.
I can sit out there all day long, get me some water, and I'm right back up. Sunbathing. And they say us as African people, like, how do we sun? I love sunbathing.
I love it.
I'm about five shades darker.
Yeah,
in the summertime. My mother always told me your face and your neck, everything has to be the same complexion. That what makes you beautiful. So I stick with that.
Yes.
I don't like when you look at someone's face and their neck one color, their face. My mama needs to come to
If somebody clean it.
Somebody clean. Wow, that is so. So do you cook?
I do cook. I'm a country girl. I got to cook.
Oh, shit.
Now listen, my favorite time, the best time you're gonna find the best meals that I make is Christmas and probably my birthday.
Okay.
But Christmas, I love Christmas. Even though, Mackenzie passed on Christmas time, that's when I bring all the family together, and I
Yes.
love to have big Christmas parties.
Right.
And I'm a giver, so Christmas is not about me getting anything. It's about me giving everything. And then
Yes.
I also have Mackenzie's toy drive every
Right.
year as well. So
Right.
it's just a lot that I do. The month of December is super busy for
Yes.
all of my organizations because we are out and we doing. Then I have that special time with my family, with my kids, and everybody just come together. And I just cook. Don't bring nothing. Just bring yourself.
Just bring yourself.
and we
Just
have a
cook
good time.
And just be one big
Yeah.
happy family. That's what I'm talking about. That is so wonderful. So is there anything you want to tell us or anything you got going on?
I just want y'all to buy these tickets, Atlanta.
Okay. So where can they buy the tickets?
You can get these tickets off of my Facebook page because that's where it is. It's also on my stand store, and all of that is connected to all of my social media.
Okay.
So just hit on it. I do have my VIP only come in groups. Okay, so VIP is groups of 10 at $100. Come on, hook your girl up. Because you need 100 more tickets sold, and we'll be sold out. And that's all I need is sold out shows, all 3 states, because I have a location in Columbus, Georgia, one in Atlanta, Georgia, and one in my hometown, Demopolis, Alabama. I'm going back to the home theater that I used to watch my shows on as a kid.
All
and I
right.
can watch mine. So
I enjoyed you coming to see me. I mean, it's always a pleasure. You're welcome
Yes, ma'am.
anytime.
ma'am.
I don't care if you just come and just sit in the corner.
you know
I know you can't sit in the corner because you're gonna be relaxed.
So
But anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. This session of Rocking with Robin. As you know, I am Robin. You guys have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you back here next Wednesday. Bye.
Rockin' with Robin. Rockin' with Robin. It's your Joe. It's your girl. Keeping you up with the world. Always with a smile. Walking in her own style. Having convo with some interesting folks. So come hang out with your favorite host. Rockin' with Robin.